Oh,
Hi.
oh, okay. Can you hear me well?
Now I can see you.
Okay, okay. I was just watching YouTube video because my previous student before you is absent, so like, all
Oh,
right.
okay.
I heard about what do you call that? A bus accident in Ulsan that happened this morning.
Oh,
Have you heard of
really?
that?
Oh no, I haven't heard of it.
Oh yeah. So I had a student coming from Ulsan, and she said there's like a car who hit the a bus, and the driver of the car is like 23-year-old kid. And then two women died in the bus. So I'm
Oh,
not sure. It's not yet televised yet, maybe. So yeah.
oh.
Well, anyway, do you drive your car, Elia?
Yeah, I drive my car.
Oh, be careful all the time, okay?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Mhm. Well, anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, what do you want to use today? Are you using the natural speech book or
No, I want to
what?
study. I want to study the textbook "Speak Your Mind" and
Speak your mind. Senior conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Okay. So, which
And
lesson?
employment. And can you move your mic in front of your mouth? Your voice is a little bit soft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
It's is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. Employment. Let me just pull it up. Okay, please, next time, can you please send me a message on what book you're going to use if ever you'll have a class with me again so I can open it right away, okay?
Oh, okay, good.
So, yeah, because it takes really long time to open. It's because of the internet, so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right. Can you see your book already?
Yeah,
Okay, so employment goes, I'm not sure what it is. Employment
20,
is,
25.
okay. Okay, okay. It's on the next page. All right. So is this just your first time to talk about employment, or you have discussed it already?
Uh, yeah, I've discussed this topic, but
Uh-huh.
I couldn't finish it. But it's okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to discuss these questions from the beginning.
From the beginning, I
Mm-hmm.
see. So what do you understand from the word employment?
Uh, on the side of the company,
Mhm.
yeah, they hire employees, and on the side of employees, yeah, they get a job.
Okay. Okay. Well, do you ever look at the employment pages in the newspaper?
Yeah, when I was on maternity leave, um,
Mhm.
yeah, I was really bored.
Mhm.
Taking care of a baby is
Mhm.
was not that, yeah, uh,
Mhm.
was not that an easy job. So
Okay.
I wanted to do a part-time job if I could.
Mhm.
So that's
Mhm.
why I checked the newspapers. But
Mhm.
yeah, there was nothing I could work at that time
Mhm.
because yeah, I I couldn't work full time.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, that's why just I didn't think I could find a job, but I just wanted to check it. Uh, so yeah, I thought yeah it was impossible to get an part-time job.
You just wanted to give it a try, right?
Yeah, just for fun.
Mhm. Okay, let's go back to your sentence. There was nothing I could work at that time. What do you mean by this?
um, I mean, um, I had a baby, uh,
Uh-huh.
who I had to take care of.
Mhm.
So I thought it was impossible to get a job because I couldn't go out. And in the newspapers, they needed people who can came to their office and then worked
Mhm.
together. But I couldn't. So that's
Mhm.
why I said there was no job I could. There was nothing that I
Mhm.
could work.
Okay, but for some parents who want to work and take care of their babies, they usually put their babies in a, I don't know what it's called in Korea, but like there's like a kindergarten or something.
Yeah, but I had a job at the time. I mean, I was on
Mm.
maternity leave.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
yeah, so after several months, I went back to my work. But
Mm.
during that maternity leave,
Mhm.
I was really bored. So I just wanted to get a part-time job.
Okay. Is home-based job not common in Korea?
Yep, it's not
Oh,
common.
really? Oh,
Hmm.
and here for those moms who are bored just taking care of their babies, they can do a lot of home-based jobs actually.
Hmm.
So, hmm. Okay. Well, have you ever visited an online employment agency?
Yeah. After I quit my job,
Mhm.
I never imagined I could get a second job. But anyway,
Mhm.
when I tried to find a second job, I checked I checked an online employment agency,
Mhm.
but I couldn't find any good posting. But I got my second job at online internet community.
What is an internet online community?
Um, have you ever heard of Naver Cafe?
No, we don't have that thing in here.
Yeah, it's a I mean Naver is a portal site in Korea, and
Mhm.
then that portal site provides people um, online community. How can I say online communities? So
Mhm.
we call it cafe. Actually, it's not. I mean cafe. We can go
Drink coffee.
yeah we can go to and drink coffee,
Uh-huh.
but so there are people who have in common, so the same
Mm.
interest, same hobbies, and then they get together in an online community like a Meet. But actually,
Mm.
it is operated by neighbor
Mhm.
yeah portal site. So we call it
Mhm.
neighbor cafe, and it only exists in Korea. I
Mhm.
haven't seen this kind of online communities in other countries.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think so too. Mhm.
mhm,
Naver is a search engine like Yahoo or Google,
yeah,
right?
that's right.
I see. All right. Do you think companies should offer employees lifetime employment?
I don't think so, because if companies
Mhm.
guarantees employees a lifetime employment, then they could slack off. So yeah, I think yeah, it's better not to give them lifetime employment.
Okay, so you don't agree with that, huh?
Yeah,
So, well, if you're in the side of the company, if you're the owner of the company, then it's not a good thing, right?
yeah,
But if you're an employee, I think that's the best thing ever, right?
yeah.
So,
But it would be irritating, because
mhm,
if my coworkers don't work at all, and
mhm,
yeah, I'm not that kind of a person. If something is given to me, then I have to work hard.
for
So
it.
yeah, when I worked at my first company, there were a lot of people who
Mhm,
didn't dare work well and
mhm,
killed their time, and even they even worked I mean they even went to the office on the weekend to make money, but actually they didn't do anything.
mhm.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's why.
Oh, but they are still getting paid, the full
Sure.
amount of money.
Yeah,
Okay.
and their bosses like it, because they can show their boss,
Mhm.
my team members work really hard. They even
Mhm.
come to the office on the weekend. So even though they didn't really work, but
Mhm.
their boss can could pack that their employees and their team members
Mhm.
worked really hard.
Okay, but they're not doing anything. It's not really productive.
Yeah, it's not productive, but people can't notice they
Mhm.
really worked or not.
Okay. They seem like they're working in front of the computer when they're just doing their own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, do you always study the terms of employment carefully before you accept the job offer?
No, actually, if I already decide to uh, get into that company, then even
Mhm.
they give if they give me um,
Mhm.
a certain document, then I know
Mhm.
I have to check it thoroughly. But
Yeah.
if there are something I don't like it, but
Mhm.
I can ask them
Mhm.
what how can I say how does it how can I say what's the I can, yeah, if there is something I can understand or I don't like it, I can ask
Mhm.
them. But if
Mhm.
they said, it's our policy, then if you want to work at our company, you have to follow that. Then, yeah,
Yeah.
I can help it. If I already decide to get into that company, then,
Mhm.
yeah, I have to follow their rules.
Well, that's why
So,
you have to read, right?
but yeah, even though even if I
Mhm.
read it, I can't
Uh-huh.
change anything. So that's why I think I don't
Um.
need to read it, and then I just yeah keep their
Okay.
policies.
Oh, okay. Can you say if there is something I don't like?
Hmm.
Yeah, no more it. If there's something I don't like,
If there is something I
something
don't
I
like,
don't like, or if
I
there's
don't
something
like.
that I yes, or if there's something that I don't like.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Yeah, that
Right.
I like. So like the object
Mhm.
of like is something.
Yes.
That's why. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, are there any conditions of employment you insist on? Like there should be a housing loan or there should be a free whatever allowance or what do you call that? Transportation allowance and stuff.
Uh huh. Transfer allowance.
Transportation.
Transportation. In my case,
Mhm.
when I worked at my first company, I
Mhm.
had to work even on the weekends, and I
Mhm.
had to work overtime a lot. So that's why I wanted to quit my job. So I
Mhm.
want my company guarantees me that I don't need to work after after
Okay.
work time, after work
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah, your shift.
Mm-hmm.
Your shift is, your schedule, your like for example 9 to 6 or
Mm-hmm.
7 to 11, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's your shift. Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do overtime work?
Yeah.
You don't want to
Even
render overtime?
yeah, even they um even even I can get paid.
Mhm.
I don't want to work overtime because I have kids and I have to go back um to my house, and then
Mhm.
yeah, I have to spend my time with my family. That's why.
Okay. So your time, your family is more important than money, right?
Hmm. So yeah, me and my family comes
uh,
first. But I
mhm.
mean, they this question asked me what condition I want. That's why I said they
Ah.
can guarantee my work hour.
I see. Okay, okay. Well, anyway, I'm sorry, is unemployment, can I read, is unemployment a problem in your country?
Yeah, right. I actually I couldn't experience
Mm-hmm.
um unemployment. Uh,
Mhm.
and but I heard or I watched the TV, and many
Mhm.
people said it's really a big problem, yeah, nowadays in Korea. Many youngsters who want to get a job, but there are no jobs. But I think there are jobs, but they want to get a decent job. That's why I think they can't get a job. Now I'm in my mid 30s, but
Mhm.
yeah, I got a job recently. So I
Mhm.
think if they really want to get a job, then the pay would be low, but I
Mhm.
think they can get a job.
Well, who wants to work as a waiter or a waitress if you finished a 4-year course or 5-year course in university, right? If that's the
Mm,
only available job, why would you go there? You know, that's why a lot of my students like instead of working, they just study again and they study in another country and try to find their luck in another country. That's what they
hmm.
do.
Do they is there really only a job they can do as a waitress?
Well, some low-paying jobs. Yeah, you mentioned, yeah, I think you're right. There is enough jobs for everybody. It's just that it's
Mm-hmm.
not a high paying job. It's not worth their education. They spent all their lives
Mm-hmm.
studying hard in college and grade school, in middle school, and
Yeah.
only to end up being a low ranking whatever in any company, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the
So
problem.
yeah. So I think
Mm-hmm.
and even their parents, I think their parents will not be in favor of their kids working as a low level employee when
Mm-hmm.
they spend a lot of money in their, schooling,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the problem. I mean, most people uh, get into a university, and
Mhm.
after, yeah, graduation they want to get a decent job. So
Mhm. Okay.
I heard in Finland, people don't go to most people don't go I mean most people don't attend university.
Mhm.
So yeah, and yeah, if people work a physical, how can I say, if people work a physical job, uh,
Mhm.
can I say, if people have a physical job, then they get paid more instead of a teacher, a doctor.
You mean if they become a skilled worker?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean they have to uh, use their labor.
Yes, laborers. Yeah, skilled
So,
workers are like carpenters, the
uh-huh,
one that uses or you call it
uh-huh.
the blue collar job.
Yeah, blue collar job. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, good for them. They don't need to finish college, and I think they earn more even if, like in Australia, you earn a lot of money even if you're just a waitress or even if you're just an
Yeah,
ordinary employee. So,
I think the
yeah.
society has to change, like yeah, Australia or Finland. So people
Mhm.
don't need to study a lot. If they,
Uh-huh.
yeah, why all people have to study, yeah, hard? So,
Oh,
mhm,
in Greece, I have a friend
mhm,
who is working in Greece, and she graduated as a
mhm,
nurse, but
mhm.
she opted to become a housekeeper in Greece because housekeepers earn more than nurses.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, so I think it's better for her not to attend a university. Yeah, she didn't need to, yeah, attend the university if she worked
Mhm.
as a housekeeper. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
Because
think
because
it's
you
good.
earn more, right? Even if you
Yeah,
didn't finish your college. So yeah.
many.
What about in?
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean,
Go
many
ahead.
people want to get a decent job.
Mhm.
The biggest reason I think they want to make much money. That's why.
Mhm.
So
I think so too.
yeah.
What would you choose? Like a job that is a decent job that
Mm,
pays, well, not a decent job that pays a lot of money, Like for
Mhm.
example, in here, a teacher is paid very low. They want to be a teacher or a nurse is paid very low,
Mhm.
or like a housekeeper who is paid very high, but you are,
Mhm.
regarded as a housekeeper.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can feel pride, even it is how can I say, even I am a housekeeper. I
Mhm.
can, if I do my best, and
Mhm.
I can be the best housekeeper, and I can
Okay.
feel, yeah, pride.
Oh, the housekeeper of the year, huh? Okay. All right. Well, let's have one more question. Is there equal opportunities in employment in your country?
I don't think so. There are many people there are many people who get into the companies because
Mhm.
they have connections with
Mhm.
higher position people, people
Oh,
in higher position. So
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
correct.
if someone is relative of I mean boss or
Yeah,
managers,
manager. Uh-huh.
yeah, then they can easily get a job. So even if the company uh, advertised a
Mhm.
job posting, but
Mhm.
people are already selected, so
Mhm.
it's just a show off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a
Oh,
lot.
that's too bad. That is too bad.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much for today. Do you have any questions about
No,
anything? Thank you so much, and you do have a good one, okay? Take care,
thank
Elia.
you. Okay, see you
Bye.
next time. Bye.
See ya.